you very much. Okay. Mr. Witness, for your testimony. You said you joined the ULIMO at the age 12.
Yeah.
How were you recruited? Did you join voluntarily?
I stated in my statement before that I was arrested in the night because when they requested for manpower from the ex-AFS soldiers that fled from Liberia, they went to Sierra Leone, that was taken from the refugee camps because they know they cannot be able to get more men on board. So they went to the boots we are having, we are collected and taken to Waterloo training base. They call the base Benkuma. From there we was taken down with chopper to trauma base in Kenema just for 3 weeks.
And you remain with the fighting force up to 2003, is that correct?
Yeah.
And at that time you were above age. Was there any point in time you decided to leave the fighting forces? Knowing that you are of age now and the things that were happening on the front, you are not comfortable with them?
When we were in Monrovia, during the time when I started coming to myself, we came down to Monrovia. I was living around 11th Street. I decided within myself to go to the American embassy so I could give up my arms and do something extra. The information came. Benjamin 18 went for me to my house to go and check for me so I can be arrested for them to bring me on the mansion ground. But the information hits me. I went down to Yela Motel, somewhere around GSA Road there. They get Yela Motel there. I was in Yela Motel for 1 week. I used to pay my own money, the motel bill. The how they see information went to him, they came and arrest me with SS-13. At that time, another commander, Superman, they call him Dennis Mingo. He too was here. He went down to Radio Duco, the old Duco, the old hotel building there, Duco. When they arrested him to Duco, they take him from Duco, they carry him back on the front line. I spent 18 days in jail on the mansion ground. That had General Budo went and talked to the president so that I can be released. When they took me from here, we flew to Van. Yetin ordered Caesar Maza, Colonel Caesar Maza, to dump me in the auto pit hole. The auto pit, they have one auto pit on the airstrip there where they get the UNDP building. There is an auto pit in front of the building. They dumped me inside. The auto pit was closed. They closed it up with cement. They deployed men on top of that auto pit. The story, most of the commanders knew about that story. That after 3 days, I should be executed. In the night, they were sleeping. But then that the cement that they wanted to seal up the auto pit with, it never get dried up that night. So they were sleeping because they were in liquor. Everybody was drunk, hoping that in the morning they will kill me. I came out in the morning by stretching my 2 palms on the auto pit to do like this. Slightly it opened. I jumped outside. But luckily for me, everybody was sleeping. Even down to Caesar Maza was sleeping in the room. I went, I commanded one weapon from one of the bodyguards of Caesar Maza who was sleeping side by him. I took the arm. I went straight to the godfather, Dopo Mekazon. They call him Dopo Mekazon, Chief Dopo. I said, Chief, what he really I do, what the people want to kill. He said, but Sherry, I said, I don't know. The people say you want to kidnap you and Superman to go surrender to American embassy. So you won't care the people secret down there? I said, but I'm not aware. But it was true who planned it. That how he found escape route for me from farm. They put me in car, they see night, they brought me down to Monrovia. After 3 days, that was the time we heard that they already killed Superman to USC. They say for betraying. He was one of the ex-RUF fighters, but he was a Liberian too, from Kakata. He got families there. His brother too living right now to 72nd Barry there.
Thank you for that clarification. You are one of the first people that joined the ULIMO, is that correct?
Yeah.
And then you said that you had a group of 30 were small children.
Yeah.
Besides that group, did ULIMO have other battalions that were composed of adults?
Yes, there were other battalions like Zebra. Even K1 today in the Law Rebel was in Zebra.
And then can you speak to us about the leadership structure? How come you are one of the small children in the unit, but you were so close to the command structure? What was the relationship? Did you relate to command directly, or you had other people you were supposed
to directly, we never used to operate by ourselves. If the commander knew that they have certain SBU within the SBU unit that is brave, they want to accomplish a mission, they will use that group to be the leading forces to enter that tank. Because being that they knew that those with conscience, they are conscious of what they're doing. It's not easy for somebody to just go at the front line where you know is hard to challenge bullet or dying by leaving your woman behind, leaving your family behind. You keep thinking. So those days we don't even think.
Who are general? Who are immediate supervisor?
In LUDF, we were having one of our commander who is now a deceased, Major Free Color. He died right on Waterfront Bridge.
One of the first people that gave testimony, that gave statement to TRC.
Yeah.
And then you know that in this process, the truth is very, very important.
Yeah.
And then you honor oath that everything you're saying here is the truth.
But nothing but the truth.
You talked about General Kape. When General Kape was killed, you were present.
Yeah.
Besides you, can you name other people that were present?
Besides me, the brother of General Bambagida, who they call him Fele Kamara now. They call him Fele Kamara. I don't know. He was living somewhere around Black Gina. I used to see him before. I don't know now where he lives. The time during the presidential campaign, we used to meet to Aisha Corner Horse. And one other military police from LUDF too, they call him MPG. He was present. He lives somewhere around 16th Street down the beach. They having one unfinished building at there. That's the place he lives.
Now you said in your testimony that people who bear the greatest responsibility to face justice. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then we've been told over and over that the people, the fighters, were trained to respect the civilians' rights. At no point in time we were told to kill civilians. Can you comment on that? And can you say whether the leadership was there, told you to open the guns of people and use their intestine?
doesn't believe that they used to do it during the training time. All was they used to concentrate on how to teach us the weapon, how we get on the front line. We doesn't observe no international standard of revolution. No way. We are not told that when you meet this, you meet this. This is what you're supposed to do. No, they just teach you the weapon, shows you how to crawl, shows you how to attack your enemy position. That's what's up.
So are you saying that you were told to burn villages?
If the order comes from them, we just have to do it. You don't do it at...
Did you receive any order?
Yeah, always. For everything we used to do is based on order. If I do my own thing, I know
who did you receive the order from to burn villages? Can you name some of the people you received order from to burn villages and open the people's stomach?
We received order directly from opening stomach. There were certain commanders we were close to. The command can come, like for instance, example, Ulimo, Alaji Kuma say, okay, you get to bomb me and make sure and put Bonnie under control. This is my imperative order. By all means, right? If we hit for the first time, we doesn't capture the town. When we're going back to the RV, the place where we go and rest and refresh ourselves to re-attack again. You will ask for another order, and that order will be different again. They too will tell you, makes part of that town look like a ghost town. Then what does that mean? If like a ghost town, then you expect day by day, you expect burning and looting, etc., etc.
Who gave you those orders?
Yeah.
Who?
The leaders.
Can you name the person? Because
like,
you had people that you were working with.
Like Alaji Kuma, Alaji Jivi Kuma, Amayulo, we were having Tikala there, 24 hour. Bobo Aruna, who was a general based in Clay. Sako Sidi, who died by the order of Alaji Kuma to Imbomi. He was one of the Ulimo J fighters.
So are you saying that you are talking directly to Kroma and Amayulu?
Directly to Kroma, because Kroma is leading. He have all orders for Ulimo. He says that if Amayulu does something out of the way, there is a constitution at that time that they do go back. It happened one time we came to Fono, certain group of men tended to rape. The nigger, the girls, they were about to go on them. How they were arrested, they sent them back to Jama, to the crossing point where Amayulu were based. All those that committed crime at the front line, we are executed.
Who executed them?
Amayulu by the K5s.
Because they committed crimes?
Yeah, on the front line.
But you're saying that they sanctioned this crime?
Yeah.
So how can they sanction the crime?
If the order is not being given to you, you do it, then you are doing your own thing. They say FFR. But if the instruction comes from the superior in rank to you, you need to execute that order. So if you see those times we used to burn down houses, we can't just do it because we want to burn down. No way. You can't try it. It's directly from the high command to you. Because when you do that, enemy comes around, they know this is the play of Ulimo. If even they want to sit and hold that identical town, they will say no, let's go ahead and lead the town. Because the town is looking somehow dangerous. Who doesn't know how all the people died here. So let's retreat and go back. But if they come, they doesn't see no trace of human being laying down, no designs.
You said you were in Banga when Banga fell.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
And you remain in Banga and joined the NPFL.
Yeah.
Now tell us about the PB massacre. Were you part of the PB massacre?
Phoebe massacre? No.
Yes.
No.
So what do you know about Phoebe massacre?
I cannot tell you anything about Phoebe massacre because people went there.
But you were in Banga.
Yeah.
And you joined the NPFL that time.
94.
When did Phoebe massacre happen?
When did we leave Banga?
Did you leave Banga after Banga fell, or you remain in Banga and join NPFL?
Yeah.
So Phoebe massacre happened immediately when NPFL took over.
Banga.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you know about Phoebe massacre?
I can only tell you about something where I was at the scene. I can tell you, but not somebody coming to tell you, oh, we've done this. Yes, we've done this. So there is no need of me telling you that this. No. I want to be there. I was there. I can tell you.
The battles you are involved in, how many battles you fought?
How many battles?
The war front. I know you are in Banga as one.
I fought in Vonjama.
You fought in Vonjama?
Yeah, the whole of Lofa County from Fuya, Tinkia coming down. Fought in Bomi. Fought in Swen. We went bomb mines.
So how you treated the civilians? How were you treating the civilians?
Well, it's just like when the revolution was reaching to certain pitch at that time, people start getting conscious. We have a unit that used to take care of the civilians. We used to treat them good at that time. There was a unit now that used to take care of the civilians. Then they go out together with the civilians. They go, they call rest. They dig up cassava, they can, they cook. They got special buildings where they used to sleep by themselves.
You see, at age 14, you are very close to the command structure of Ulimo. Did all the SBU have the same privilege you had?
The same privilege?
Yes.
Yeah, even Junior Free, the late Free Color. We used to say that Free Color son here, he was one of the commanders. Then one other picking too, they call him Kamara. He's here in town, small Kamara too. He was promoted and he have the same incentive.
Thank you for coming.
Yes. Thank you for coming to testify.
Thank you too.
I want us to get some clarification from you.
You are welcome.
Is it true that you were recruited at Waterloo in Sierra Leone?
At where?
Waterloo.
Yeah, Waterloo.
Wait when I finish.
A base in Benguma.
Wait when I finish.
Yeah.
Is it true that you were recruited from Waterloo by Ralesiki, Amayulu, and the late Ava Carpet?
Yeah.
When this took place?
When it took place?
Yeah. When you were recruited?
It was 9th July. I can still remember the 9th of July. We were taken to Benguma Barry.
What year?
From there, 1991.
1991.
From there, we were taken down to Toma Base with helicopter gunship.
Is it also true that you were a fighter for LUDF in that same 1991 in Sierra Leone?
I was what?
A fighter.
Yeah, a fighter for LUDF before coming back to Ulimo.
where the fighting took place, in Sierra Leone or on the soil of Liberia?
LUDF started fighting in Sierra Leone. We started Pujaun, Potoru, Daru, some part of Kono, Tongo.
And who were you fighting at the time?
We were fighting rebels who were trying to infiltrate into Sierra Leone from both the NPFL.
Do you know the name of that rebel?
Who?
Do you know the name of that rebel group?
The rebel group
that you were fighting in Sierra Leone under LUDF.
The rebel group that were fighting in Sierra Leone.
You said you fought in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Under LUDF.
Yeah.
Then I asked you, who were you fighting? You said the rebels.
The rebels.
What is the name of the rebels that were fighting to enter Sierra Leone?
We were fighting both the NPFL and the RAF. Because at that time the Sierra Leone army deemed it necessary that Liberians only know how to push back these guys that came from Liberia. So that was the time they were ordained by the president, Joseph Sadu Momo at that time, giving them the same rank that the Sierra Leone army officers carry, the same incentive. We were given uniform, we were brought down. On the front line, we started operations.
According to records before us,
yeah,
we are told that you fought for Ulimo as a major.
Yeah.
And that you fought in bombing Kitman, Bapulu from 1992 to 1993. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
94 till 1994. I said after the fall of Banga.
I have not reached to Banga yet. I'm saying you fought as a fighter for LUDF, a mere fighter.
Yeah.
Me, foot soldiers.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hold any rank at the time?
Major, I end up in Colonel 94.
No, I mean, I'm talking about when you were fighting in Sierra Leone.
In Sierra Leone,
did you hold any rank?
At first, when we were trained, they give us sergeants, some people corporal, some other people lieutenant. Yeah,
what was your rank?
I was a WO when we came from on the training base. Yeah.
WO.
Yeah, because I used to pen down my friends.
WO1,
yeah,
WO2.
WO1.
And that when you started fighting, before you started fighting for Ulimo as a combined Ulimo, you fought in bombing Kitman, Bapulu with the rank of major. Is that correct?
Before I started fighting?
Yeah.
Or when we entered the soil of Liberia?
Huh?
I started fighting in Sierra Leone with LUDF.
No, we finish with LUDF.
Yeah.
When LUDF were changed to Ulimo, you were promoted to the rank of major.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you fought in bombing Kitman and Bapulu.
Yeah. And Bapulu all the way down to Fuya.
And that happened 1992 to 1993.
Yeah.
Can you say why this double promotion? Was it because you were notorious in your fighting? And therefore you deserved that double promotion from PWO to to major?
That's always the case. That's always the case on the front line. When you are brave, you are strong, they do promote you.
So you were one of the...
You can even come from the rank of sergeant, they say today you are a captain.
So you were one of the bravest soldiers.
I was not the bravest. I was among the brave.
You were among the brave
commanders.
Yeah, that was one of.
Yeah.
The record also shows that when Ulimo divided into two, where there was Ulimo K and Ulimo J. You started fighting for Ulimo K. Is that
Yeah,
at the rank of colonel?
yeah,
And that you enjoyed that title from 1993 in your own correction
to 94.
to 1994,
Yeah.
right? Is that correct?
You are correct.
We also gathered from the records that from 1994 to 2003, you fought under NPFL and NPP-led government as general in Banga, in Monrovia, in Guinea, and in Ivory Coast.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
yeah, you are correct.
You are among those who participated in the fight from 1991, and you remained there up to 2003.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, when did you go to the TRC headquarters, and how did you go there?
How did I get to the TRC?
Yeah,
And when?
when?
I think it was, 2002, 2007, I think. I cannot recall the years now. I think 2007, I think, the first hearing at 9th Street.
Did you give statement or you were just interviewed?
I was interviewed from the hearing that I made at the office of the TRC at 9th Street. We are guests, we are invited from UNDP, the WFP, other NGO groups.
The record before us shows
Yeah.
that your interview was done on the 19th of January 2009. Do you confirm and affirm this?
2009.
Yeah.
The time I went to TRC,
Yeah.
no, I think it's the last.
It's the last.
one. Yeah.
But you
That's
remember how many times you were interviewed?
I went for the hearing. It was one. I was called upon one day when I received a call from Mr. Sheriff that used to be in the investigation unit. Johnson, who was the chief of security for TRC at that time, called me. I entered the office. That was the time they recorded my statement. They say they would do the statement taking. And the statement was taken from me by them. Then I think a week ago, before I could be invited here today, I was there too.
Was that statement reduced into writing and signed by you?
The statement?
Yeah, the first time you went there when Arthur Johnson was
Yes.
head of the...
Yeah.
Can you tell us, if you know, did the inquiry section tell you why this last time of calling you on January 19, 2009 to give another interview? Did it tell you the rationale behind it?
They told me they wants to get my whole profile. That was all I went there for. It was not a statement taking per se.
So what they have here in these records is their own making.
Yeah.
Huh? It's the making of the inquiry section?
The
what is contained in this document,
Yeah.
that is said it was taken on January 19, 2009, was their own making, not yours.
Statement February 9, he said 2009.
I said January 19.
January 9.
19.
I was only called upon, I said, I think a week ago, they said they want to get my profile. That how the profile was written, they asked me few questions. But previously I made statement.
Your statement is unique and interesting. You said that I was the head
Yeah,
of the political wing, the high command of the political wing
yeah, of Ulimo.
of
At that
Ulimo
time, yeah.
as a joint or Ulimo as K.
Yeah, correct?
Which one?
Correct.
Which one? Ulimo when they were together, or Ulimo when they got divided?
Ulimo together, Ulimo split, you were still there with K.
Then
Yeah.
when Ulimo was together as a body,
Yeah,
I was the high political command,
yeah,
and I was the chairman of that command.
yeah,
And when Ulimo split, I aligned myself with Ulimo K.
yes. You were in line with Ulimo K at that time. We already switched up
Yeah.
to another revolution. It's true.
Do you recall that the April 6th took place after Ulimo were divided?
Yeah,
And do you recall that I was at BTC where Ulimo JLPC were in control?
you was at BDC.
Yeah, do you recall that?
That one
You don't know.
is something for you to see, to come up and say it yourself. I don't need to be monitoring where does Cheka Fumba live, where he goes. But all I knew, you used to aid, you used to support. We came down one time to Clavata gas station. We used to meet even the Lord rebel leader now, Sheku Damati Kone, sometime around them, they sit down. We came together with one Major Kamara who they killed along Bombing Highway, who died Ulimo time we came to Monrovia. You gave us logistics and we left. So why? If I know other people too who are seated there, I will be brave enough or bold enough to tell them the truth, because we are here to say the truth, nothing but the truth. I want to be seen free. I can tell anybody, I want to be seen free. So why should I not have that integrity?
Do I also understand you to have said
Pardon me?
that when Ulimo K took over Banga,
Yeah.
I led a delegation to Banga to talk to you people?
You and your men went there at that time. Not a delegate, you and your men.
Okay. In your language, me
Yeah.
and my men went to Banga.
Yeah. You were having people with you too.
Huh?
You were having some other men with you. Pape Kamara, you all used to move together. The same Mr. Sherry are talking about, you all used to move together.
You know that Sherry.
I know,
You know the whereabouts of that Sherry.
Yeah.
You said we went to Banga to go and talk to you,
Yeah.
to break away from Ulimo K and
Yeah.
join NPFL.
Yeah.
Did we do that discussion in Banga, or it was done here in Monrovia?
It
Which
was
one?
done here in Monrovia. It went for us who came back, it was done in Monrovia.
We took you from Banga,
Yeah.
put you in our vehicle.
Not me alone. General Pepper and Saul,
Yeah,
John
this is what I'm
Mujaba.
saying. This is what I'm saying. You and the people who
Yeah.
you said that we talk with, and that when you came to Monrovia,
When we all came to Monrovia,
okay,
yeah,
where this meeting was held,
where the meeting was held,
yeah,
we went down to some part of Cinco, the house of the other commander that we came with. They call him General Komba.
General who?
Immediately you pass by 3rd Street, there is a house. When you pass by 3rd Street, they have a house close to the garage there. That was the place he and his family were living. There where we went.
Who general? You say who general were living there?
I said, General Komba, you know him too good.
General Koba?
Yeah, Komba.
Koba.
Combat, C-O-M-B-A-T.
Oh, combat.
Yeah,
I see. And there where we had a meeting.
yeah.
And there where you received $24,000.
25,000. I was only
25,000.
giving 4,000. 25,000.
$25,000
Yeah,
with 2 vehicles.
yeah, 2 vehicles.
Do you know who
Toyota Hilux,
do you know who gave
green and red.
who gave those vehicles?
Who give those vehicles? But you knew who gave the vehicle. You knows it. You see,
Yeah, but-
it's not really funny. You know, people just take this thing to be a child's play. Where there is the truth, you say it. I do not hate you. You've never did something ugly to me before that I would just say I'm shooting at you. They have so many commissioners, they have so many people seated here. Why I can't go say you? But it's you.
Yeah.
So it's getting me surprised. You keep on asking me the thing that you knows about, then you want to ask me double.
My question.
You need my clarification or you need yours? Which one?
You have clarification.
We are there.
My question to you
Welcome.
is that the $24,000 you talk about and the 2 vehicles were delivered to you. I mean, the group that came, the 4
Yeah.
group that allegedly came,
Yeah.
were given to you.
Yeah.
I'm asking, who hand delivered it to you?
You did it to General Pepper and Saul, late General Pepper and Saul. May his soul rest in peace.
Was this amount in what denomination?
In what?
Denomination.
The U.S. United
US.
States dollar. It was United States dollar.
United States dollars. And since then,
We even got an information at that time. They said the money was even more than that. But we doesn't want to know. All we knew at that time, because we know they could have done it.
and who told you that?
Who
That the
told
money
me
was
what?
more than $25,000.
Who told me what?
You said you were even told that the money was over $25,000. Who said that to you?
That it was over 25,000.
$25,000. You say it was more.
You did delivery. You can't deliver something without everybody was sharp. Everybody wants to get money. Everybody wants to know what was going on. I can be a commander. I go down the line or I go behind the house, seeing you coming. We all left from over there. We came back. Then why should I dress back to know how much? Or I doesn't want to know, or I don't want part of the money. I was there. It was counted. You turn it over. They check it up.
No, you said I hand delivered to you.
Yeah. To Pepper and Saul.
$25,000.
Yeah.
With 2 vehicles.
2 vehicles. One green.
But you
one
said, in fact, you were told that the amount was more than $25,000.
green. Yes. When the money was already given to us, you came along with other people. At least Pepper and Saul went to there. He asked them, he said, "You're sure?" They said, "But we too, we know." But it looked like the money more than that, because the people went and met with Taylor himself.
Was there at
Not
the same
we.
spot or within the vicinity of where the alleged money was given to you and the vehicles?
Pardon me?
This information, you say, I came with some people. And it was these people who told them that the
Who
money
told
was
we
holding.
later, when
Yes.
everything had been delivered? He left the vehicles, the money.
And since then, you continue to fight for Mr. Taylor,
Thank you.
NPFL,
Yeah.
and then the government, when he became government. Is that correct?
You are there. And he knows it.
Do we understand also that you were an officer of the anti-terrorist unit?
We were part of the ATU. I was part
Were
of
you
ATU.
an officer?
I still continue to carry on my general rank during that time.
Were you an officer?
Yeah.
What was the rank you were holding?
What?
What rank you were holding at
General.
in
General.
ATU?
General.
You was general.
Yeah, at that time.
Controlling.
If you can get to the whole of Lofa County, the mission commander was me. The whole of Lofa County, they will tell you when mosquito spray came back, we drove them back in Guinea. That one I can tell you, maybe you don't know about it, but others you do know.
You also talk about a selling of Ulumo soldiers to the Sierra Leone government. And you say up to now, they are still
Yeah, they are still in the Sierra
in
Leone
the
army.
Sierra Leone army.
Yeah, they are there.
Can you name them?
There are so many. Even one,
Yeah, just name some. Those that you know.
Colonel Kruma,
Colonel who?
Kurma,
Kuruma.
yeah, black, is having one eye.
What? One eye.
Yeah.
And what?
Colonel
what is
Great Talu,
his first name?
Great Talu.
Huh?
He was in the former AFL SATU. One went for training in America, they call him Great Talu. He's still there.
AFL Satu.
Yeah.
But you
Former
don't know,
AFL.
you don't know his first name.
No, we call him Great Talu. Great Talu. Gray, Great Talu.
Great Talu.
Yeah.
Do you know his first, his rank?
I say Colonel Great Talu.
And Nkrumah was general.
No, he was a colonel.
Colonel. You don't know his first name? Nkrumah.
Ati Mohamed Kruma.
Uh-huh. Do you know any other persons?
The girl, one other captain, Captain Cornet.
I wonder all you know.
Captain Cornet. There are many.
Uh-huh.
They have other ranks, not officers, who are still with the Sierra Leone army.
And you are prepared.
Even Pople, who is here today, he was there before, but he's here now. One
Who?
General Pople.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, he was in the Sierra Leone army, but he has been retired. He's here now.
Are you prepared, if you are given the opportunity to travel through diplomatic channel to Sierra Leone to identify these people?
Yeah,
Will you be able to do it?
yeah. I'm prepared anytime, any minute.
Mr. Witness,
The girl, another one too, Captain Wallace. He control air defense presently in Sierra Leone. I even have some of these guys' number in my
Mr. Witness,
diary book.
all other paid agents that came before you to testify against us,
Yeah,
particularly me,
yeah,
testified that I was a loyalist of Ulimo K. But your testimony tried to contradict that, that I denounced my allegiance and loyalty to Ulimo K and declared it to NPFL. Don't you think those who pay you to come and testify will be disappointed and they may not give you the balance that is supposed to give it to you?
Say again?
You heard me.
Say
I'm
again.
saying
Yeah.
all other pay agents.
Yeah. Pay agents.
Yes.
So am I paid to come here?
Those, including you, but those who came ahead of you
Yeah.
to testify against me. All say
From whom?
I was the loyalist. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold a press conference and I will identify those people.
No problem.
So don't worry. I'm asking you, don't you think you have disappointed those people by saying that I renounced Ulimo
For
and transfer my loyalty to NPFL and NPP-led government? Don't you think that you have paid those who pay you to come and lie?
that they pay.
You have disappointed them?
I doesn't even know about anybody one day even paying me to say anything. The first time I appear at TRC, even my hearings is what they say. I didn't deviate from saying that you were there. I never ever. I did it. I made mention. They recorded it down. So why not?
But you said you were called before on several times, and lastly you were called for an interview. Very unique in the case of statement givers.
It's somehow, I don't know how they call it, maybe in your own thinking, but other people were there the first time I make my presentation to the TRC. They were having guests, other people. I made my presentation from there. I think after 2 or 3 months I was called. They took my statement. I was interviewed even by the mother who is over there, who is seated over there.
Mother who?
She knew it, that I put it in writing.
Yeah.
From there, it was recorded again by a lady with Mr. Sheriff. Then it was this gone time, they called me that they want to get my profile. That was the time I went down.
You say your first appearance before the TRC.
I made mention.
You were called by Arthur Johnson, right?
Arthur Johnson?
Yeah, he said one Arthur Johnson was sheriff.
Oh, Sheriff?
Sheriff, he said sheriff and one Arthur Johnson.
The investigation call in the TRC called me that they want to re-record the hearing that I did for the first time. After doing the hearing, that was the time they called me.
I'm talking
they
about
doing the statement taking.
Was it the second time when you met Johnson, Arthur Johnson, or was the first time? I mean, the first time you went to the TRC to take statement, or your second time, that was the time you met with Johnson, Arthur Johnson, and Sheriff?
The first time I met with them, that was the hearing, the first hearing time I met with them.
Okay, between
then
meetings.
Second time, it was in their own office downstairs. Johnson walked me there, and they left me with them because they were having some computers to put informations in.
But you agree,
How they called me.
But you agree,
was
Arthur Johnson
recorded.
was among those people who did that.
Who?
Right?
Who?
You agree that Arthur Johnson was among those who?
I cannot say this is the name of this person, this is the name of this
Who
person,
Johnson are you
because
referring
it was an office. You know them. It was an office. I don't know everybody who is working at TRC.
No, but who Johnson you call Sheriff name?
I said Sheriff.
Johnson name.
The only person I can able to identify was Sheriff. I don't talk about Johnson.
Oh.
It's Sheriff.
Don't contradict yourself. Oh. You talk about Johnson.
No.
Okay, you also talk about
yes,
Madam Boo.
Yeah, I met
among
that
the
lady.
two, which one that met you first?
Which one that met me first?
Yeah.
I was not able to recall. I think she was the one. She met the time she was very close to the chairman's office. She was having an office there.
She met you first.
Yeah.
And she took your statement.
Yeah.
And reduced it into writing.
Reduce it into writing. She did it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, by asking me.
And she wrote to you.
Yeah.
Do you know when this happened? Do you know when this happened?
I think either 2007 or 2008, something like that. 2007. It was in 2007, I think.
And through all those records, the several times you visited TRC office on the same mission, your records was never clear until December 19, 2009. That's the time, January 19, 2009. That was the time they got your, your biographic?
That was the time the TRC got my biography. I was only called upon, I keep on telling you, it was day before yesterday, they said there were certain things that they left out. They need to get my whole profile, my biography. That how they called me. I went there, I gave it to them. So they can attach it to my previous statements that I made before.
When you make the previous statement, you never give your biography.
They never asked me for that.
They never asked you?
Yeah.
And how many times you were interviewed and statement was taken from you, if you can remember?
I can remember, I think, either twice. Yes, twice.
Two times?
Yeah.
If it is 2 times, then you
recorded also again.
What were the 2 times now?
When?
Yeah, what were the 2 times? I want you to, you called Cecilia Bull?
Yeah.
You called Sheriff N. Johnson?
I said Johnson, the chief of security, he escorted me there because they were to the gate, manning the gate when I entered. That's how the security to Johnson called Johnson. They said they called for Sheriff to TRC. So please, let's take Sheriff to the investigating bull that had they matched me there. Because they were to the gate, that they can't allow nobody to go inside. I said, but no, they call me on the phone. That's why I'm here. The people say they won't see me. They say, but then, that's the room there, go there. They will talk to you. I went there, they put a tape recorder with one other lady who was with them. I came to the big table outside. That's where they took my statement too, with recording also.
Do you know how to get your telephone number?
The
people who you said they call you?
Yes, they called me because my first Harry from the TRC, when I get down to red light, I was having problem with some people that I even told them that they threatened me, so I came back in the office. The hard Johnson took me up, so they took my phone number down. They said for anything I need to call the security group of TRC, they will come to rescue me up.
Now, can you tell us what year, what month, what date of the month and the year Johnson took you down?
I cannot tell. I cannot tell.
You don't know?
Yeah, I cannot tell.
You said you were threatened. Please tell us, who are those who threaten you?
Who are those
who threaten you?
Who threatened me? To red light. It was a younger brother of Alhaji Kroma. They call him Mohammed. He too is black. Then one other boy was with him. They call him Tabra Sherry, who all were assigned in bombing. They were the special security to Alhaji Kroma. He knows me well. He the one told him, he said, oh, that the sheriff went to TRC over the newspaper, that the sheriff here, that how he walked to me. When he walked to me, we were having that tussle. So I left, I went to my house. When I went to my house, in the night, people came to the house again, the same way. But at that time, I found a narrow escape from the other side of the window, I left. So it was how in the morning I brought a report to TRC. From TRC, when I went to Johnson, I told Johnson, he said he would later pass on the information to the chairman. I left, I went to Liberia National Police too. I made statement there to the OMI Commissioner of Police, they call him Idris. Commissioner Idris, he is a Nigerian. I made my report to him.
Why did you take the courage to now come publicly when you know your life has been threatened to testify?
When I know
to call the name Sheikh Kafumba?
Yeah.
Corner?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. And God bless you.